All right, guys. With that down, let's move on to this, shall we? Star Wars Celebration 2025 is happening in Japan in this upcoming next one, which is kind of cool. I still wouldn't suggest anybody go to it. Disney-run live events are pathetic and suck. But if you do go, here's some exciting news for you. It's just been announced that the Death Star designer himself, Mads Mikkelsen, a man who would be a great Doctor Doom, has just been reported he will be one of the in-person guests at Star Wars Celebration, which is raising the question of, could he possibly be in Andor Season 2? Now, I want to explain why that when I see some outlets like Star Wars Newsnet speculating, oh, could he be in Andor Season 2? Why I don't think that's crazy. I agree. Just because he's showing up at a fan event doesn't mean he's going to be in something else. I agree. But think about this. The last Star Wars Celebration that I attended was in Florida. That was the Florida one. And they had a surprise guest, Hayden Christensen. And it was so nice because as terrible as the Star Wars prequels are, that wasn't his fault. And it was so nice to see a good Canadian kid, Hayden Christensen, come out and get love from the audience and the adoration. It was a really, really nice moment, which got some people speculating, does him showing up here mean he might pop up in something Star Wars again? Nah, don't be crazy. But what happened? He did. Also, although he wasn't there in person at that one, a video message was sent in to the fans at Star Wars Celebration that year from one Liam Neeson. And guess what happened? He ended up popping up at the end of Obi-Wan. So all I'm saying here is that there has been precedent for a certain performer or actor showing up at Star Wars Celebration, and that did indeed indicate the fact that they were going to be returning to the screen. So, look, for me, Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie in existence outside of the original trilogy. I mean, obviously, it's New Hope, Empire, Return of the Jedi, obviously. But outside of that, I personally think, and I think there are a lot of people who agree, Rogue One is probably the best Star Wars movie there is. Andor, to me, is the best thing Star Wars has made, period, since the original trilogy. And the timelines line up. If they could get, and if they can make the story work properly, Mads Mikkelsen to show up in this, I think that would be a huge winner. Andor is such a great show. If you guys, I know many of you probably haven't watched it yet. I highly, highly, highly encourage you watching Andor. It's such a fantastic show. Give it a shot. And I would love it if Mads Mikkelsen, if him showing up at Star Wars Celebration in Japan could indicate he's going to be in Andor Season 2. I would personally love it. You know what? I would even bet on it. I'm going to go one step. I'm going to say, I believe this is happening. I believe he's going to be in Andor Season 2. Anyway, Chris, do you think there's any significance to Mads Mikkelsen showing up at Star Wars Celebration as far as a possible appearing in an Andor Season 2? Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mando. Guys, I've got to tell you about something that changed my whole body care game. Mando Whole Body Deodorant. Now, I first heard about Mando last year when they offered to become a sponsor of the show, and I was honestly skeptical. I mean, a deodorant can't really control odor for 72 hours, can it? But after using it myself, I am a believer. You can use it anywhere on your body, and I mean anywhere. It's clinically proven to keep you smelling fresh for up to 72 hours without any irritation. I'm loving the Clover Wood scent, but they've got options like Bourbon Leather, Mount Fuji, Pro Sport, and even unscented if you prefer to go stealth mode. I like to use it after the shower, before the gym, or even important meetings. It's that reliable. And right now, Mando's got a killer deal. New customers get $5 off their best-selling starter pack with my exclusive code CAMPEA. That's over 40% off. Just go to Shop Mando, that's ShopMando.com, and use the code CAMPEA. Seriously, guys, if you want a deodorant that's It's aluminum free, baking soda free, and just works better than anything else you've tried. It's time to make the switch to Mando. So don't wait. Control body odor anywhere with Mando. Head over to shopmando.com and use the code Campea and get $5 off your starter pack. Trust me, you're going to love it. That's at shopmando.com. Go and check it out now.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't think you would.
No, why else would he go? Like, oh, remember I was in a movie once? Thank you. Goodbye. He's got other stuff to do. He's great. And I know this is one of my hotter takes, but I'm one of the people who went, Rogue One's fine. And I've enjoyed it more because of Andor, going back and watching it and going, okay, I enjoy this a little bit more. I loved his character so much, and I was so sad we did not spend more time with him. So I would love this, and it just makes sense. If Andor is leading up to Rogue One, why wouldn't we see this character? Why wouldn't we see him getting, brought on by the Imperialists? Why wouldn't we spend more time with him? It all just makes too much sense for it not to be happening.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Mads Mikkelsen, one of everybody's favorite actors, is going to be showing up at Star Wars Celebration in Japan at the next one. Do you think that could indicate that he would be popping up? It has happened before. Maybe yes, maybe no. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.